Kia ora mai tātou. Morena everyone. Welcome back into our space. Nau mai hoki mai ki te mahi o Ngākau Oho. Just welcome back into our space. Really great to be back. You know, it's been a little while. We had a little break. Done a bit of mahi out of our spaces. So really nice to be back. It's been a bit of a whirlwind of a journey. But nice to be connected back into these spaces, you know, always kind of keeping connected to these spaces. Kapa, we just start with our karakia this morning, kapi to karu, just closing the eyes. Take a nice breath in, nice deep breath, haki roto, haki waho. And just relax into your space wherever you are this morning, tuning in from. Begin to relax the body and close the eyes. Tuki nui te tuki, tuki roa te tuki, ka tuki nā tu tēnei tuki, ka tuki nā runga ua te mana. Ka inga tāne ka tākutu kei raro, kei ngā manu I rungi raro tāwhiwhi te tuki nei, kapa te tuki kei waiki ka tapu ka noa. Tēnā te hau ko te hau o tū, ko te hau o tāwhiri mā te wārea ki runga wārea ki raro tākutu. Tūturu whakamaua ki a tīna, tīna, haumi e hui e, tāiki e. Awesome to see everybody this morning. I hope over our little break, you know, we've keep connected with our practices or our or the mahi that we do to sustain our balance and keeping engaging with those places, because those are the ones that kind of maintain ourselves. We can sustain ourselves and keep ourselves well, keep ourselves, you know, our hauora, our waiora, keep our well-being intact in place for our journeys and the challenges that get thrown at us. And then we begin to see them not as challenges, but actually as these things that help us expand ourselves, help us grow within ourselves, help us remember actually who we are and what we are. All of those sort of things that we give consideration to when we're kind of in these sort of mahi. If you were kind of with us when we first kind of moved out of the space, there was a couple of sessions from LA when we were in LA. And because of the time frames of everything and all the other stuff that was kind of happening, it was becoming really not possible to carry on. So we put a pānui out just to give us a little break because of the time differences where we all are. One of the kōreros that came up, well, a couple of them, first one was that we all had this possibility through technology these days, but you know, there was other technologies out here too, not just the ones that we kind of are used to in our tech platforms. But what it did was gave us the opportunity to be all in one place at the same time from different time zones or different places or different there's an actual name for it, you know, time, there's a different timing anyway where we were all from, but it allocated us a point where we could all meet on the platform at the same time. We were all coming from different paradigms or different time spaces. The other one that was interesting in LA when we were there was how it was almost like everything was existing in the one same place, but everything was very different. It was almost like there was these different realities all happening at the same time in the same place, but they were getting further isolated within themselves. It was like you were in a walking in glass corridors. So you were kind of aware that all of this other stuff and all of these other things were happening around you, but the connection engagement wasn't there. So we were kind of around the art area. I think there was the art district, the fashion district. There was a lot of homeless in that area, but none of them ever really clashed or ever really met. They were all kind of going on in the same place simultaneously. So it was really interesting to witness that, you know, and with other kōrero that's been happening, to actually see it coming into our realities now. A lot of conversations around that. So these glass corridors, it was like walking in glass corridors there. It was very, you know, when you kind of, like I was saying, around these conversations, it starts to become quite apparent to you that all these other realities happening around us. And it's the reality that you choose that you will see into, you will become part of, and you'll kind of move away into those realities that you choose, that we choose to take on. Through our journeys, we were witness to practices and ceremonies also, and gave us a bit of a realization about the practices and ceremonies that we use for ourselves, or that we don't use for ourselves, and how, you know, in such of these ceremonies, how they were such an honoring spaces of our natural environment, but also our natural evolution, how we kind of move through our journeys, how we grow in the different stages of our growth, you know, from being a pepe into a young person, into a teenager, into you know, becoming into an adult, and the different stages that they took was very interesting. And the ceremonies and practices that allocated a safe place, but not only a safe place, it allocated a great awareness for the young people coming through about the environments that they occupied, the lifestyles they occupied, the relationships between each other. It was really awesome. It was a very awesome experience, and that their old practices still continue and they hold very strong to them. And there's a very, you know, it is a deepened sense of your evolution, or of your growth. So it kind of, you know, there was a kōrero around that too, about the ceremonies that we utilize within ourselves, for our whānaus, for our hapus, for our iwis, and if they still are maintained, if they are still given the amount of energy or mauri, that you know, they become a practical tool for us, and that we utilize them for, same way like in Ngākau Oho, you know, depending on how much effort you give to these small snippets of things that are offered in Ngākau Oho, really depends on you know, how engaged we are as to the result that we will get out of them. And like, you know, like we've heard for a long time, we get out what we put in. So it was a really beautiful to see the ceremonies that were happening. You know, privileged to listen to a matua, Gregory Kashete, and he talks about the native science and all these, you know, when we put them into these modern day words, it was actually a science that we are engaging with. The self inquiry that we talk about in Ngākau Oho, these are all actually, in a way, they're sciences for ourselves to engage with, to start to become familiar with, to start to open those portals within ourselves, and to understand that we are these greater beings than what was sometimes at times through history we have been portrayed, or it has been put to us that we are not actually, we don't actually have all of that potential. But this kōrero matua gave, and you know, he's written a few books, and he talks about the different sciences that we use, the different sciences that we are engaged in, and that become everyday life for us, and that we reach inside ourselves and we kind of tap into the knowing within ourselves. Because there's all the physical science, there's all the sciences out here, but there's also the sciences that we have within ourselves. And that takes our time and effort, and you know, these spaces of being quiet, and these spaces of listening to ourselves, listening within ourselves, listening to our tohu, seeing our tohu, listening to our environment, all of those sort of things. So sometimes it's nice for us to be, it's well for us to be quiet. It's actually well for us to be still, to be quiet, to close the eyes, and just to listen to the silence within our sounds. Or sorry, listen to the sounds within our silence. And you know, we become to understand that we are actually the architects of our journey. We are actually the architectures of our pathways. And you know, in saying that, how we can, why not be the architects of creating your own journey as opposed to it being created for us? So it really kind of brings back that, hones back that point of ourselves becoming self-aware, becoming a bit more conscious about how we move and shift and kōrero and, you know, our whakaaro, how we are thinking and all of those sort of things. So it was a really privilege to listen to him speak about that native science and one of the pukapukis he wrote, which really does, you know, connect to all of us. When you kind of read into it, it all connects through all of us. All our indigenous ways of being. Also, you know, we were privileged to be in another space where they were doing mahi with the connection between the whenua. There was a big drive in some of the kaupapa around climate change and all of those sort of things that connected us to whenua. And some of the places were in the histories on the land were quite, you know, they could be dominating in a visual appearance, but you know, the histories on the land were old, and how important it was for our relationship to our whenua, you know, to anchor ourselves and to connect ourselves. And the displacement that has happened in many places really has thrown a lot of people and thrown a lot of has thrown a lot of people off, and really, you know, they find it very difficult to sort of work their way back and find their whakapapa. And one of the ways that we were speaking was about our relationship to our whenua. So I'll open up a bit more about sort of some of the mahi that we were doing, some of the journeys that we took, but I just wanted to sort of touch in a little bit on some of the awesome mahi that was kind of around us when we were kind of out there on our little break time. But like I say, awesome to be back with everyone and see everyone. I just wanted to give a short kōrero this morning. I hope everyone is well. I can tell we're moving into our winter season. Our degrees have dropped a little bit more. Nevertheless, it's nice to be home. It really does make you appreciate our whenua. It really does make you appreciate our homes and where we are from, in this little place that, you know, on a physical scale, on the global scale, on this little place that we call home, is such a special place. Ka pai, like I was saying, I hope everyone sort of kept up a bit of a practice or kind of just been looking after yourself. As we've had our break, you know, it's awesome to keep some sort of practice going for ourselves, whether it's, you know, bits and pieces of our Ngākau Oho or anything that sort of serves you. And this is another one where we kind of find ourselves in this mahi. It will sort of think different things will kind of gel to us and pull to us in some of this mahi, and it's where we put our energy, where we focus upon our energy, we'll build. So it's just to be mindful of where we project ourselves, where we're projecting things like that. Looking after each other, looking after ourselves, in turn, it all looks after our whānau, it all moves out. The vibration from here will shift into here. Ka pai, as we come in this morning, we'll just sort of drift back into our mahi this week, stay with our manawa, just start to open up the tinana, haki roto, haki waho, ano haki roto, haki waho. It's a little bit consideration about our intention, haki roto, your intention this morning, haki waho, keep our breath moving. Nice. So we draw our breath in, haki roto, breath up, haki waho, hands together, ki roto, ki waho, haki roto, ki waho. Keep our breath moving, inhale, exhale, no, inhale, ki waho, ki roto, ki waho. Hands over the back of the upoko. Just a light stretch through the back of the kaki this morning. Just allow the weight of your arms just to stretch through the back, the top of your tuara, top of your back. By release, let's breath in. To the kauai. Stretching through the throat this morning. Nice, and release. Just turn in the upoko, ki maui, so just to the left, pushing your chin over the shoulder. As you take your breath in. Haki waho. Back to center. Haki roto. Cross to the other side. Haki waho. Nice, so just bringing our right arm across to our left waiwai. If you're sitting cross-legged, just kauai ki te tui, so just your chin towards your knee, otherwise stretch across the tinana. It's a nice turn and just open up the body a little bit. Just keep your breath flowing. Nice, and just coming back up to center, so we take our breath in, ki roto. Haki waho, ki mātou, coming across to our other side. Back up to center, breath in. Haki waho, just coming forwards, depending on where you're sitting, how you're sitting this morning. Just coming forward on your fingertips. Reach through the tuara, reach out through the arms. Just open the body. If you're on a seat, just have feet flat on papa if you can. Of course, the legs open in the V position. You'll feel this all the way back through the waiwai. If you're cross-legged, you'll feel it all through the hope. But coming back up to center. Remember our second breath. Just release back into the same position. This practice just allows us to get deeper into the positions that we are aiming for. Nice to use this mahi in anything that we do physically. In the opening of the tinana, stretching, awareness of the body. Nice. Come back up to center. By again taking our right hand and just across the knee and just turning the tinana. Just support yourself with your other hand. Just a nice turn through the tuara, twist through the back. Try and bring your shoulders. Nice, and coming back to the center, take our breath in. Haki waho. Ki mātou. Just turning through the tinana. Nice, and just coming back to center. Just find your position this morning. We're sitting with the manawa again, back to our focus and breath within the center, within the heart space, the space of the heart. Nice, for this part, just find a place that's comfortable for you. If you're lying down, feet flat on papa, if you're in the seat, feet flat on papa. If you're lying down, just watch the arch in the lower back. You may want to lift your legs. As long as we're comfortable and you can just move away from all the external distractions. Just start to relax the body, close the eyes this morning, kapito karu. Just sense the rhythm of your breath as you draw in and release. Just start to make your pattern of breath just a little bit deeper, just so you're kind of breathing out of the normal rhythm of the body. So breathe just a little bit deeper and release your breath for a little bit longer. Just sense your breath as it enters. Feel it start to fill the lungs. Feel the puku expand. Maybe the poho is rising or expanding. Feel it push into the tinana. Release. Relax. Moving into your space. Move into your space. So begin to relax the body from the top of the upoko, or pumotomoto, or the area of your crown. Slowly we start to move down the tinana, across the upoko, kānui, just moving into a relaxed state. Letting all the tension go, letting the body sit at ease. Relax your jaw, allow your jaw to relax and sit at ease. Come onto the kaki or around the neck area. Stay with your notice of your breath, the rhythm of your breath. Coming down onto the shoulders. As you move down through your arms, your elbows, through your forearms. To the tips of your fingers, really release any tension or anything that's kind of locking the tinana into place that you may feel in places. Allow your shoulders to relax. Allow them to fall away, holding the shoulders up. Come down through the poho and all through the upper back, our shoulder blades, through our manawa to our upper puku, to the center of our back. Down into our lower puku, down into our lower back. The sides of our tinana, down into the lower puku, the lower back. Allow your breath to move through your center and relax all your internal organs. Just stay present with your breath. Inhale and you exhale. As we come down onto the hope. Through our uri, our groin area, just to release, relax. Everything to sit at ease. Come down onto the waiwai through our thighs, down towards your knees. Really, as we come through the tinana, just to mihi to the tinana, really acknowledge the physicality of our place, space, the support it gives us through every day, the tohus it gives us to come down through the calves and the shins towards our ankles, into our heels, through our feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Connect and feel your breath, inhale, and exhale, feel yourself release any tension, sit at ease, feel your breath flow. Start to feel your breath, just draw your awareness in, your attention. Just allow your breath to move through your center from the base of your tuara, or the base of your spine or your back. Just follow the line of your spine and allow the breath as you inhale to rise through your center, through your central po. All the way to the top of your upoko. Focus should be at the pūmotomoto. Release your breath. No hakiroto, draw that breath through your center. Feel it rise. Just be aware of your breath moving through your center. Haki waho. Just let your colors or your shapes, let those flow. Hakiroto, draw our breath from the base. All the way to the top. Release. By this time, elongate your breath a little bit further and hold at the top of the upoko. When you hold at the crown or the pūmotomoto, just feel your energy build at the top. By hakiroto, take your breath. Just holding for 3, 2, 1. Release your breath. No hakiroto, draw a breath. Center rise. Hold at the top. Toru. Rua. Tahi. Haki waho. All the way out. No hakiroto, draw your breath through your center. hold your breath. Aki waho. Bring your awareness and your focus ki tō manua. Bring your awareness as we breathe in and out of the heart this morning. Our manawa that connects us to all things. Connects us to each other. So breathe in the consciousness of breath. Find your rhythm, keep it elongated, just breathing in and out of the heart. Sense yourself within your breath as you enter. Take your seat within your manawa. The presence of our Māori, presence of life, presence of ourselves. Feel yourself breathe into the heart. Sense you, sense yourself. Sense your awareness within your breath become warmer. The glow of your life force become brighter. Sense it within your breath as it expands in you, through you. Keep your breath flowing. Then our manawa connects us to each other, connects us to all things. Our unconditional aroha. Our aro, our focus, ki tō hā to our breath. Sense the warmth becoming warmer. As your glow becomes brighter, sense your breath. Breathing in. Haki waho from the heart. Keep your focus on your breath. Sense your space. flush. Allow the energy of the heart to flush through your entire tinana from the top of your upoko down onto your shoulders, through your arms all the way to the tips of your fingers. Allow it to flush through your center, through your tinana, your internal organs. Feel its light penetrate anything stagnant. Down into your hope, flushing through your tinana, through your waiwai. Your turi, all the way to your waiwai. Through your feet. This modi that vibrates through your tinana, through your body. Keep your breath flowing. Take out 3 breaths. This morning, taking your breath off your higher faculties, or the stowing within yourself. Draw and re-engage into the poho, into the heart space. Haki roto. Inhale. Feel the heart expand. Haki waho. Haki roto, riffin. Haki waho. Haki roto, take our last breath. Haki waho. Slowly come back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Back to our space, back to our tinana. Open your eyes when you're ready, just engaging our physical selves as we come in for our kotipito, actioning of our directions. Keep your breath, find your movement, your flow in your movement. But when you're ready, slowly rise to your feet. Remember finding your position, feet flat on papa. Just a nice, just a little bit wider than the shoulders, just create stability. Facing Te Taira Whiti this morning. Always begin in our east. Place of our rising te rā, rising sun. Take our breath in, haki roto, haki waho. Ko te pito and acknowledge your center. Tūwhera mai kia rangi nui. Tā maua kia papa tuanuku. Ko te pito, acknowledging yourself within the world of light. Utia te Māori. Close your hands, acknowledge your life force. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Ko te pito, always return to yourself. To your center. Te tūtama wahine. Ko te tūtama tāne. Turn to our balanced center of our masculine, our feminine, hoki whakamuri. O ātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga, o Ngāuri, whakaheke, ko te pito. Creating a well space, a clear space for our generations that are to come. Tukuna ta Māori, ti hei. From our taira whiti, huri ki te tai tonga, to ourselves. Feel your breath and your movement. Ko te pito, acknowledge your center. Ki rangi nui. Papa tuanuku. Your center. Acknowledge through your grasp of your life force. Be well your Wairua. Be well your Hinengaro. Be well your Tinana. Be well your Whānau, your friends. And maintain and return to your center. Te tūtama wahine ko te tūtama tāne. Hoki whakamuri. Ngā atu ki ngā tūpuna. Wisdom of our ancestors, hei oranga, mo Ngāuri. Whakaheke, ko te pito. Being well for our generations that have been and are to come, tukuna ta Māori, ti hei. On our taitonga, huri ki te tai, hauauru, to our west. Your center. Whera mai kia rangi nu. Papa tuanuku. Your center. Te ta Māori, Wairua, Hinengaro, Tinana, me tō Whānau, ko te tūtama wahine, te tūtama tāne, te pito. Hoki whakamuri, ngā atu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, o Ngāuri, whakaheke, ko te pito. Kina ta Māori, ti hei, huri ki te tai tokarau, to our north. Feel the fluidity through your movement. Use your breath. Sense your center. Whera mai kia rangi nu. Papa tuanuku. To our pito. Acknowledge this life force that flows through you. Be well your Wairua. Be well your Hinengaro. Be Be well your tinana. Be well your whānau. Maintain your centre. Te tūtama wahine. O te tūtama tāne. Balance of our masculine and feminine. Allow you to take your balanced seats. In the centre, hoki whakamuri. Ngā atu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. O Ngāuri. Waka heke. Ko te pito. Tukuna ta Māori. Te hei. It's coming back to our centre. I roto. Haki waho. It's coming to our space. Just bring our wrong Rakau up this morning, whānau. We're just sort of coming back in. Bringing our long Rakau. Should come from papa to around your kauai. Just palms are facing down this morning. Just a nice light opening up. Just move up the tinana. Just circular motions. Through the arms, through the shoulders. This morning we're just moving back into our space. Focus on the hands, pushing forward as you roll from side to side. Keep your breath flowing, keep your breath moving. Feel your weight just shifting from side into each waiwai, coming back and forth. Find your pace. This really activates all the memory in the tinana. Movement. Anything stagnant helps it to move. Nice, 3 more, and then just draw upon your elbows. Focus on your elbows as they fold across the front of the tinana. Waimahi pēnei. More of a turn in the tinana. Just allow your heel to lift. No isolating of the tinana, just your normal movement. Nice, feel the flow of your elbows fall across the front. Nice, 2 more, we bring our Rakau back to centre. Centre is around your poho. Ka pai. Back to centre. It's tā mahi pēnei. Pushing directly out. Full stretch in your arms. Just feel it open up through the back, through your tuara, your shoulder blades. At full stretch, your hand should be opposite the opposite shoulder. Again, just feel the movement of your tinana. Keep your breath flowing. Nice, 2 more, and we go to the sides. Ka pai, ki te taha. Push across. Turn your other foot. Allow your heel to lift. See if you can get full extension out to the side and open the tinana. Nice, 2 more. Ki runga. Up above the shoulders. Mahi pēnei, push across. You'll feel it open up the tinana just a little bit more. They're kind of like stages for us. Push up and reach and stretch as far as you can. Try and full extension. Tap the poho as you come back across. find your movement. The whole tinana should be moving. So we're slowly coming back to center. 3 more. Apai. Pai tamaki mua. Ngā Rakau. Back to center. Right hand at the bottom, left hand at the... Sorry, left hand at the bottom, right hand at the top. Find your space so you have a nice balance. Now the Rakau just to move around your tinana. Allow your hands just to be subtle so the Rakau can move through your hands. Remember the top is rolling the side of the tinana back to the top. Across the other side, back to the top. Once you get used to it, just allow your Rakau just to have a nice even flow around your tinana. And this part of the mahi, just I likened it to just clearing your space. But once you get used to the movement, ka pito karu. Feel the movement through your tinana. Feel the breath of the Rakau sweep across your kiri. And allowing it just to clear and cleanse our space, our pure. It's nice when you come to feel the movement of the Rakau. You have your karakia or your taku taku. Allow your intention, just clearing our space. 2 more, we come back. Pau tamaki mua. Right, smooth transition out to the side. Pai, if you're starting, just allow the hand to rest at the puku. The Rakau should be sweeping the front and the back. Just nice movements of your Rakau, same intention, just to clear our space. So you get comfortable with the movement, just allow the other ringa, waki pēnei, swoop out and expand. Let's come back. 2 more. Come back to our space and place. Nice, bring our Rakau back to center. Palms are down, draw the breath. Tap your poho. Push your breath. Pana tō hā. Ki roto. Two more. Hā ki roto. Roto, haki waho. Let's bring our Rakau in this morning. Take your step back, push your Rakau forward. Just allow yourself to bring your hands halfway down the Rakau. So your tinana, is parallel with papa. Ka pai pushing your hands forward, pushing your tailbone or your hips back. Keeping the legs straight. Feel that stretch through the tinana, the back of the waiwai. Keep your breath flowing. Toru, rua, tahi. Coming back up to center. Bring yourselves back up into our whakatā. Bring our Rakau up this morning. Our left palm is down and closed. Right palm up and open. Let's take a nice breath in. Deep breath. Aki wahu. Kapito karu, just close the eyes. Just settle into our... As we close off this morning. Tuki nui te tuki tuki roa, te tuki ko tuki nātu tēnei, tuki ko te tuki nā runga ue te mana ka hinga tāne, ka tā kuto kei raro, kei inga manu i runga i raro tāwhiwhi te tuki. Ka pa te tuki kei hoai ki ka tapu ka noa, tēnā te hau ki te hau atu, ki te hau o tāwhiri mātia, wāria ki runga, wāria ki raro, tākoto. Tuturu whakamoa ki a tīna, tīna haumi e hui e tāi ki e. Ai au ki te whenua, ai au ki te rangi, ai au ki te tāi au, tihei mauri ora. So mihi nui ana ki a koutou. Acknowledgements to everyone that come in this morning. Join us this morning after our small break. Bring some more kōrero into our journey that we had and all the beautiful things that we experienced. Lovely to be back in the space and see everyone this morning. Pai o rā, have an awesome day and we will see you all again on Wednesday. Nō reira, mauri o rā.